We're in today with the HD 4670. This is a 2008 video card with 320 shaders. It's got 1 gig of VRAM, GDDR3, running at 750 MHz on the core clock, 800 MHz on the memory clock, 128 bits bus width, DirectX 10, and today we're gonna pair it up with this i7 4th Gen with 4 cores and 8 threads. I think this is a very interesting video card to test today, but the best thing we can do for it is just jump in a couple of games and see how it holds. Let's go. But if we're jumping in Battlefield with this video card, you're gonna see on 720p with low details. I got 150 watts consumption. Good FPS, 60 FPS, but I need to remember from last time that I had a couple of differences between this video card and that Fire Pro. Well, I got now 320 shader. It's got 1 gig of VRAM available in this case, but it's GDDR3, considering on that Fire Pro I had GDDR5, 320 shaders, and the previous video card it had 800 shaders. Can't believe how nice that video card was. Seriously, I cannot believe. But all in all, I can say the video card is doing okay with 720p. You can actually see put the fan on maximum performance in order to get the video card cooled. The video card is still holding. The CPU doesn't have any problems. 30% load on this occasion with the CPU. Good performance, not gonna lie. It's a decent performance even from the CPU. That is nearly 40 watts consumption from this. I'm playing the game with 35 FPS with an HD 4670. You know, this is actually an interesting performance, but for me it's very funny that I stay in angle here like I'm in World of Tanks. Does it run Crysis? 720p, low details in this situation. I want to see some decent FPS, because if it's not working I have a problem here. Decent performance on this video card if you put the right resolution, decent performance if you have the right specs on the video card. In this situation with Crysis, it's kind of interesting because it shows me that I can do a little more on the detail side. I got 400 megabytes of VRAM only utilized, 99% load on the core, temperature is good. I put 100% fan speed in order to get the right temperature in this case, but with 65 FPS I will say 720p, low details. If I put more details I'm gonna kill the performance, and I don't like that. I got 144 watts consumption, so all in all I think this is okay. You know, if I want to play the game with a decent monitor today, I can use this video card with a 720p monitor or a 1366. Something like this offers me 60 FPS on average. I can put VSync and I can distress maybe 95% load on the core of the video card, but all in all there's not a lot of room for this video card to push. You know, that 320 shaders is pissing me off, because that previous Fire Pro did much better. If you're trying the first Dragon Age with this video card, you're gonna see that if I put 720p with maximum details, I will get 60-70 FPS on average. 92% load on the video card core. This is, you know what? I can call it. Seriously, I call it. I've seen so many video cards now, and I see 92% load on the core of the video card. It's not the CPU. It's not the CPU. I tested. No. No, it's not the CPU, it's the video card and the drivers. I think the video card and the drivers in this situation, this is how it's working. Seriously, it is not going to reach 100%. In other games that is working 99%, but in this situation I think the game doesn't want to utilize 100% on this game. It's utilizing the video card properly, it's utilizing the CPU properly. Look at that, 50-60% load in some cases with the CPU. It's good, you know. Overall wattage consumption, it's nearly 160 watts. So I will call this a big win for the video card. This is the first big win, you know, because I got maximum details. So with an old game, you know, this video card can actually do the job. It doesn't utilize the maximum VRAM in this case, but it does offer me the possibility to play with some nice details in this case, and I like it. World of Tanks apparently in this situation with low details. I got 730. Wait, I wanted to say 720p. I got low details, not minimal, low details in this case with 1366. 1366 was my favorite resolution back in the days with old laptops and old monitors, you know. But in this situation you can actually see with 100% fan speed I got 40 degrees. That's good. 79% load on this case. It's not being utilized. think I have to put higher resolution. I'm just curious. Do I get 60 FPS? Oh my god, it's being utilized. I can play with 1080p. Alright, put the resolution on 1080p because look at this. The video card is actually capable of delivering 600 megabytes of VRAM utilized, 99% load on this video card score. I think the video card managed to put 100% load on the core, but the resolution wasn't letting this video card actually deliver that performance. VSync is one of those settings that makes everything run perfect. You know, in some situation it's actually fixing a lot of problems. So in this case with VSync you can actually see that I make my computer efficient. There's no problem on activating VSync because it's a good option for this case with this video card. In some cases you see like 50-60% load on the core of the video card with 49 degrees now. If we're jumping in Team Fortress with this video card, I put 1080p with low details in order to see if I can actually play the game with this resolution. Low details is actually good for this. There's no problem on utilizing a video card like this. Definitely the right resolution in this case. 1080p, it's actually achievable with this video card, but you have to put the lowest details in order to get this number. 80-90 FPS on average. It's not that bad, seriously. It's a decent performance from this video card. 130 FPS in some cases, 434 megabytes of VRAM utilized. It's doing a fantastic job, this video card, in this occasion with 1080p with low details. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually a fantastic performance. On the system side, I got 5.8 gig of system RAM use, 20% load maximum on the CPU side with 25 to 30 watts consumption from this. Doing okay, you know, there's nothing to complain in this situation. Captain Sushi here apparently is gonna deliver some nice fish in their head. Goddamn boy. Look at this performance. Nice. Nice. We're gonna die. Captain Sushi. Call of Duty 1080p low details. I got only 60% load on the video card. Yeah, seriously, I was actually not expecting this performance from this video card. It's only 200 megabytes of VRAM utilization. The game is doing a fantastic job. In some cases, it's 40% load on the core of the video card. In some cases, it's 60-70%. You know, I think there's only a little you can do more on the details on the video card, you know, in order to get a little more quality, but that's it. After that you're gonna get less FPS, but if you can maintain 91 FPS on average at maximum, I think this is the biggest win for the video card. Playing Call of Duty with this video card is actually bananas. I can't complain because it's doing the job, you know. On low details you can actually play the game with this video card. 1080p, I want to say it again, because majority of the time you will end up with 900p or 720p with higher details in order to get this game a little more quality, you know. It doesn't look that great. I got 720p in this occasion with this video card in this game. Look at this, it's working really nice. I got low details, not a big fan on 720p. Wish I can put 1080p. I think I can put 1080p, but I wanted a little more performance from this video card in this game. I know it's working similar like in World of Tanks, but in this situation maybe there is a little potential to put 1080p. Who knows? 695 megabytes of VRAM utilization. That's actually a good performance from the video card. 51 degrees, holding pretty well. I'm just curious, can I go to 1080p? 50 fps, 60 fps, almost there. Seriously, it was almost there in this situation with this video card on 1080p. 50 fps is not okay. Seriously, I wish I can have more performance in this. There's no other way, you know, because if you're interested, let me see if can I get 900p or something. It's got 900p. 900p gives me 60 fps, holds almost the same quality in this situation. Pretty well performance, 723 megabytes of VRAM utilized. Actually a good performance in this case. It looks fantastic, you know, in this situation. On the CPU side, I have no problem. 20% load on the CPU, 26 watts consumption from the CPU, and only 4.6 gig of system RAM utilized. Very interesting video card. 4670. It's actually cheap if you want to find it online. I think you can get a video card like this super cheap. It doesn't utilize external power connector, so it's got an advantage. It's good with old operating systems, so if you're interested on playing this with Windows XP, Windows 7 and stuff like that, is actually good for it. Funny thing is that I tried to use this with Windows 10 with my HP Z400, and I put that in I put the video card inside, and I got only problems. I couldn't adjust the fan, I couldn't see the specs, you know, on the video card, and I was like, wait, maybe this is the problem with the drivers, you know. And funny thing is, on the shader side in GPU-Z, it said it got 80 shaders, and I was like, whoa, this video card is very bad, you know, comparing it to the previous Fire Pro that I tested, and it had 800 shaders and now 80 shaders. And the more, I swear, I put the video card back. You know what? Let's put it in Windows 7 machine and see how it's performing. Drivers is working perfectly. I got 320 shaders, fan I can adjust it, everything is working. So this video card is ideal with an old operating system, old machines and stuff like that. If you're interested on building an old machine, I think this is the right way. Even the Fire Pro did a fantastic job, and I was like, yeah, happy. In this situation with this video card, I think this is more achievable than the previous Fire Pro that I had. I think this one is very cheap everywhere on eBay sites and local Facebook and stuff like that. It's an interesting video card to have in an old machine. That's it. 1 gig of VRAM, GDDR3, GDDR5 with that Fire Pro, whatever. Yeah, both of them were in 2008, so can't say nothing bad about it, you know. It was an interesting performance. That's it. Today I tried to put as many games as possible to play online because it's very important, but do remember this is Windows 7 and majority of the games that I wanted to play and they were not allowing me, you know, seriously. I wanted to play GTA 5. In GTA 5 I think it would have been really nice with this video card. I wanted to play Paladins, alternative for Overwatch, no Windows 7. Disappointed, you know, so but I did have nice games, you know. Battlefield is still awesome, and there's a couple of games like Team Fortress that is still doing fantastic with old machines. So I should say it needs to be some very weird circumstances in which you are looking at it and you say, you know what, I'm gonna buy it. This video card needs to be very cheap. All in all, I like it, and if you have any suggestion for this video card in the future, leave a comment and I will see you very soon.